Hi there. How's it going? I'm really happy I'm up because I like freak out because I've got like real bad ADHD. So I've had about 4 pints. And like I actually offended Nicholas Elliott when I said, "Are you up next? Because I'm gonna run out and get a pack of cigarettes." What I meant was that there was 2 people in a row if he knew he was going on. That's not really a joke, I'm just telling you what happened. So I'm having a good time doing comedy, man. I love doing comedy here, and like I don't usually say stuff like I'm a miserable cunt, so it's not like I'm not being insincere when I say thank you all for coming. I'm really happy I get to do this. Even if it's at Monkey Barrel on the night where the host complains that there's going to be weirdos. But I did stand up in America for quite a while, and they didn't really get me in America. Had a comedian take me outside to talk to me, and he went, "Cognac, are you familiar with intonation?" And there was a very long silence. And I said, "Why did your voice go up at the end of that sentence?" And just some advice, if you are worried that someone doesn't know what intonation means or is, and you want to ask them a question, you should write it down. Because it will potentially save you a bit of fuss. An Uber driver in America shouted at me for that joke. He asked me to tell him a joke. He told me he was a white rapper. I could see he was a white rapper. I could see he was white. He later told me he was a rapper. But he told the joke. I told him this joke about intonation, and he went, "What the fuck are you doing?" He was like, "The fuck, what does that word even mean?" "Oh, fucking intonation. You got a fucking punchline with 4 syllables in it." And I was like, "Well, considering you don't know what intonation is, you're using it very well, because I can tell that you're very upset with me." Don't really know why. And he said, "Man, I'm meant to go to a comedy club to relax, and you're making me do fucking homework." Right? And I thought about that, and it's true. Like there are times when you want people that you're trying to accommodate to relax. Like, say you're running a fucking driving service, and you're driving somebody home. Maybe don't scream at them because their jokes are too esoteric. See, that was another 4-syllable punchline, by the way. I love doing comedy in Scotland. I get kind of scared though that because I can't really like. There's the comedy side, and then there's the networking side, and that you meet people and stuff. And I kind of always have to look out early. Plus, I have like resting bitch face. I'm not really much of a laugher, so I'm just sitting there in a mood and then leaving early. It's not good networking, and I kind of feel like that guy at the end of Ex Machina. When he's like banging on the fucking. I know a lot of people haven't seen it, but it's basically about a guy who does the Turing test on a woman, and at some point, a woman robot, sorry, and at some point it's revealed that he is that she's based on his pornography preferences, so he'll like her and stuff. And I think I wouldn't be tricked by that, because she would, if it was me and it was my pornography, she would have the bottom half would be like a mermaid, and then the top would be like kind of like a Victorian ghost. And she'd be like, "Oh, the fucking Darjeeling, we've got Darjeeling off the Britannia." I don't know if it's accurate historically. I tried, I don't know if maybe I got more into history, it would be more hot, like, be like, "Oh, we didn't actually call them prostitutes back then." She'd be like, "I'll be getting paid either way, don't worry." And I'm like, "I'm not into this either, I just want to pay you in turnips." She'd be like, "Is that why?" That's not what the turnip smell is. Good night.